This time, I have created a game where the player changes directions while climbing the stairs. Pressing the turn button will change the direction of the character, and pressing the move button will move the character up the stairs. Additionally, the score is incremented by the number of steps climbed, and if the maximum score is exceeded, it will be stored. Since it is impossible to explain all the codes and how to write Unity in this video, I will only explain the specific of a certain of code. First, let's examine the game manager script. I have created header to distinguish the inspector and the scripts. These headers include stairs, UI, and audio. Later on, I will use a switch statements, and since it is not clear what behavior the switch statements represent when simply expressed in numbers, so I use an enum to make it easier to understand how the switch statement functions. Furthermore, I made the state lowercase so that I could access the enum. The start function is a function that runs immediately after the game is executed. In the start function, the instance call itself. Afterward, audio is executed, followed by the init function and initStair function. In the init function, the location value is identified, and the pool is used to determine.
아, 씨발, 족같은 년들이네. 존나 시끄러워.
In the init function, the location value is identified, and the pool is used to determine whether the stairs are created to the right or left. Then, the characters ascend the stair if the value is true, and the game ends if the value is false. The initStair function was created to initialize the stairs at the start of the game. Here, a for statement is used to repeat the length of the array. During this process, the location of stairs is first determined and stored in vector 3. Initially, these stairs are set to the right. Subsequently, the stairs are randomized, allowing for random generation. Next, let's examine the player script. The stair function assists in outputting the randomly generated stairs to a new location. Following this, the functions related to game over are executed. Next, let's examine the player script. This code pertains to the movements of the character. An animator was used to express the character's movements. When the game starts, the character moves and the location is designated. chair move function is responsible for the character's movements, and during this process, the direction is checked using moving direction function. If the character is moving in the wrong direction, the game is terminated. The isField turn function handles this termination. Additionally, when the character ascends more than 5 space, a new staircase is created using response stairs. In this isField turn function, the result is generated with a local variable foo and initialized to fails. At this point, it is compared with the value of is true as a conditional statement. The other functions, such showing about how the character fails or not. And this is the simple summarization of how should I write the code for the climbing stair game.